Hello. We are so excited to teach you guys some really cool things or tell you guys about some cool things that we are doing right now just to help our friends in Malaysia, because I know Malaysia is getting ready to take off and be an absolutely massive market for doTERRA, and we want to help to provide all the support that we can for you right now so that you can be successful in your business. So we're going to talk about two different things that we're going to do for you right now. The first thing is Oil Camp, and Amy is going to talk to you about that. And then I'm going to talk to you about some really great tools for building your business. And I realize we have a pretty significant time difference. Like, pretty much you're getting ready to go to bed as soon as we're waking up. And then when we're waking up here, it's always the opposite. So we want to show you some resources that you can access at any time, even if we're sleeping over here in the US. So I'm going to have Amy chat with you for a minute about something called Oil Camp. So Amy, take it away.
Hi guys, we are so excited to bring you Oil Camp. Oil Camp is so incredibly convenient. Like Jen said, our time differences are pretty extreme with the 14 hours. So what it is it's an event that lasts for 2 weeks, and you do it at your convenience. Every day there'll be 4 to 5 posts that you'll look up. There'll be videos that you can watch. Every day will be on a different oil, and there'll be videos explaining what the oil is and how to use it. And then some of the other posts are going to show you what other sites you can go to with doTERRA to learn more about essential oils. And the best part about it, besides it being so convenient and learning, is that it really brings a sense of community. So you're going to be commenting on posts and asking questions, and some of the Oil Camp counselors, I guess we can call us camp counselors, like myself and Jen and Julie Driggs, will be answering your questions and just getting to know you a little bit more. So I know a lot of you have been using essential oils, so a lot of the things that we'll talk about aren't necessarily new, but even I learned stuff from some of the other wellness advocates that were doing some of the videos, so it was fantastic. But it's something that you can have people go to as soon as they enroll. They can enroll for once they enroll and have their own wellness advocate account, then you can send them to an oil camp to help them open up their bottles and to start using the essential oils, because we all know that they work and we love them. But sometimes the hardest thing is knowing how to use them and just getting that cap off the bottle and start using it in your family and on your children and on yourself. So we're really excited to bring this Oil Camp to you.
Awesome. So Oil Camp is, I always get these little questions. Oil Camp does not mean you're doing the business. It's just something that you can do just to help support your team. Or, if your people are worried that they're going to have to do a business. No, they totally don't have to do a business. They can just learn about the oils and love them. So Oil Camp is incredible. I will tell you that my teams that have been engaging in Oil Camp and inviting their teams to Oil Camp, their numbers are going up, their volume's increasing, and people because they learn how to use their oils, and so they get so excited about it. So yeah, I'm really excited about Oil Camp. I also wanted to show you guys some really great resources for building your business, and I just wanted to reiterate a little bit about why doTERRA is an amazing business opportunity. Amy, will you share your experience with building and why you love doTERRA as a business while I pull this open?
Sure. So I'm a people person, and I love to meet new people, and doTERRA helps you do that. But not only do I like to meet new people, but I love helping and serving. And something that's unique about doTERRA is that it really is this community that you can help each other and serve each other. I love that I've been able to help our family's income so that it's not just my husband that's taking all of the brunt of what we need financially. So that's been fantastic. But besides that, I'm able to coach my kids in soccer and basketball and go to their sporting events and school plays and band concerts and all of the crazy things that you have to do when you're a mom. You still can build a business, which is awesome. I can volunteer at the school on different days when I'm not doing doTERRA, and it really is such a blessing in my life and in my family's life. So not only the oils and how they've helped us help be more healthy, but it's helped us financially. And I love helping people in that way too.
Awesome. It's fun to be able to contribute to the household budget, even if it's just, a couple $100 a month. And, that's why I started doing this business as well. I started using the oils 7 years ago, and it took me a little bit of time to be interested in the business because honestly, I was so against doing a network marketing company. I thought there's no way I'm going to do this. My husband wasn't very supportive of it. And then I started using the oils and I thought, I don't care what kind of company this is. I am sharing this with people because I want these in their home. And especially, when you share oils with somebody that it literally changes their life, either physically or even financially because they've created a great income with it, I can't help but continuing that on because, to have somebody, I have a friend who's literally facing a life-threatening illness right now, and the oils are providing her relief from some of the things that she's experiencing. And, ultimately we don't know what the oils will do in terms of the illness that she has going on, but what we do know is that the symptoms are improving, and that is a really good sign. And that is the reason why I always do this business. And that's why I don't quit, is because the people that I'm helping. So I want to show you a brochure real quick. Amy, can you see my screen? Oh, no, you probably can't see my screen.
Not yet.
There you go. Now you should be able to see it.
Yep, there it is.
I have this build guide, and in the beginning of the build guide, there's a story of a man who's hauling buckets. And I'm just going to read this story real quick. There was a man who had hauled buckets of water for a living. Every day he hauled water from the nearest water source to his village miles away. Because everybody needed water, he always sold out. If he wanted to make more money, he would simply work more hours hauling buckets. After many years, he grew weary of hauling buckets. Then the inspiration came. If he used his spare time to build a pipeline, eventually he could be free from hauling buckets. Oh my gosh, my baby is dumping just all over the floor. I am so sorry. Hang on. This is why I also love this business, because I can do it with my kids. And they can destroy things while I'm working. So it's awesome. Okay, so here's Maddox. He has dish soap all over him. And I now have dish soap all over me. But we're going to finish telling you about the man who hauled buckets of water. Okay, so anyway, if he wanted more money, he would simply work more hours hauling buckets. After many years, he grew weary of hauling buckets. The inspiration came. If he used his spare time to build a pipeline, eventually he could be free from hauling buckets. So he labored diligently for a few years so he could build his pipeline. The day he turned the spigot on, everything changed. He successfully created an unlimited supply of water and improved lifestyle for the villagers and himself, resulting in an abundant financial pipeline. Okay, I am here to tell you that I have had this exact same thing happen. When I was first introduced into doTERRA, I was transcribing. I was taking notes for deaf students, and it was a great income for me. I could make $40 an hour, which was great. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, it's going to be a little bit loud for a second, but I've got to wash his hands off because he's rubbing soap in his eyes. But anyway, as I was transcribing, it was really great money, but I had to do it. Like, I couldn't ever take a day off. Like, if I wanted to make money, I had to continue transcribing. And that was great, but I didn't make any money at Christmas time, or, for you guys, it'd be like Chinese New Year. I didn't make any money during the summertime when school wasn't in session. So if I wanted to make money, I had to be transcribing. And that was hard for me because I liked the idea of having a residual income that no matter what I was doing, I was always making money. So once I started doing doTERRA, I kind of felt a little bit silly because I was putting all this time and effort into this business and it wasn't paying off right away. I was thinking, man, I'm putting a lot of time and my checks are $15 or $80 or whatever, but they weren't that much. But I continued to build. And before I knew it, I was making my car payment every month. And then the next thing I knew, I was making my house payment. And then before I knew it, I was able to pay cash for a house that we bought this last summer. So it's absolutely incredible what happens when you create that pipeline. Amy, would you be able to share a little bit about why you like doTERRA for a minute? Like follow along with this handout?
Yeah. Yeah. So another thing that is really great about doTERRA that Jen's talking about is that retention is so high. And I think a lot of it has to do with our product and also how the company is set up. One thing that kind of bothers me when people come in and say, oh, it's just an MLM, I'm going to stay away from MLMs. Well, doTERRA is different. We're all about helping each other. So instead of having to get 12 people on your front line and not helping those underneath you, they've kind of reversed it so that you just have a couple people, 3, 4 people on your front line. And of course, you're going to get more builders as you want to grow, but you're helping those people that are underneath you so that they can have success like you. And when they have success, you have success. And I love that model because I know when I'm feeling down and I'm having a hard day, if I step outside of myself and outside of my problems and serve someone else, I feel better about myself. I know it's really selfish. I'm going to go help somebody so I can feel better, but you're helping somebody else in the process. So I love that they've adapted that kind of mindset with doTERRA as well. And a lot of you that are listening to this, I'm sure, are already builders and know the company well and know how amazing their owners are. The 7 owners that we have are just fantastic people, and I love the integrity that they have. But the retention rate is 65%, and that's huge. But it's because once people open their essential oils and start using them, they realize how effective they can be and how they can help support their immune systems and their bodies. Was there anything else you wanted me to talk about, Jen?
That was totally perfect. Sorry, we have a little bit of a soap disaster going on right now. So he literally dumped a bottle of hand or dish soap all over my floor. And so I had to change him, and then he started fussing. So thank you, Amy. And I'm just going to go right off what Amy said with, doTERRA creating a really great opportunity to earn money and helping your team be successful. There are a lot of different opportunities for network marketing companies, and I realize that. And there's different opportunities for other essential oil companies. But doTERRA, first of all, they have become the fastest company to hit billion-dollar status, meaning they sell $1 billion of product in a calendar year. They did that in 6.5 years, which is faster than any other company has done it. They did it in 7 years. I think it was 6 years and 8 months, because they turned 7 that next April, and they did it in December. And it's just incredible, because that shows you that you've got a good company, and you have a company that has their priorities in place, and that is their wellness advocates, who we are. Like, they're really committed to helping us. In fact, they just changed the compensation plan to help premiers and silvers to be more successful, which I love. And they didn't take anything away, they only added to it. So this just shows you the income opportunity that you have with doTERRA. And I wanted to outline for you, on my team, and and you guys are all on my team, which is awesome. I have a presidential diamond who's below me, and I'm a blue diamond, but I have a presidential diamond who's below me. I have 4 blue diamonds. I have between 10 and 20 diamonds on my team. I haven't counted, to be really honest with you, but I know that I have several. And then I have, I have a lot of platinum, silvers, premiers, elites, I'm a handful of every rank. I have over 150 silvers and above. And when you look at that amount of $2,200 a month, that's incredible. That's life-changing income for many, many people. And I have over 150 people on my team who have been able to reach that rank, and and several who have surpassed that and gone far beyond that. And those incomes that they're showing you are the amount that you can make a month, not a year, but a month. And when I always tell people, when you're interviewing somebody or thinking about a business opportunity, I think it's really important to, first of all, figure out, what, do I have somebody working with me that has been successful at this? Do I have mentoring from somebody who knows what they're doing? Because if you're working with somebody that, like, if you're like, I don't really even know anyone that does well with this company, why would you want to be involved with that company? You just wouldn't. It doesn't make any sense. With doTERRA, you've got a bunch of really solid leaders above you that are doing very well with this and very successful and wanting to help you, wanting you to be successful. So it's the compensation plan's amazing. And, there's some brief outlines here of how you make, how those checks break down. And there's 5 different ways to get paid, I believe. There's Fast Start, Power of 3, Unilevel, Leadership, and then retail, which I don't really focus much on because I like to get people their own account so they can save the most money. So basically, it is a really amazing way to earn some money, sharing an incredible product. So you might be thinking, how do I get started, or what can we do to have more support with building this business? The first thing I want you to do is I want you to set your goal. What do you want to create? Maybe you want to help pay for your groceries every month. Maybe you want to be able to make an extra $500 a month, and that's 500 US dollars. I apologize. I don't, maybe an extra 2,000 ringgit a month, whatever it is. But I really want you to figure out what it is you want to create and why you want to create that. For me, I was tired of living so tight financially. I always tell people that we were poor, but I always had everything I needed. It's just there was absolutely no extras. There was no room for anything extra in the budget. And creating, we've been able to create a very large income with doTERRA. And what's great is that we now have such fun experiences as a family. I'm able to travel. I'm able to take my kids to experience fun things. We just, it's nice when you're not stressing about making money. So I would encourage you to set a goal, and then I want you to write down 100 people that you would like to share the oils with. And think about the people, I really want to do business with this person, and write their name down. And then I have a training that will show you how to work with all of those people. And I have it online. So I'm going to show you my website real quick because it has all of the training videos that you will need right there for you. So I'm going to go to, my website is jenoldham.com. I'm going to show this to you. And I apologize about the distractions that we had a little bit earlier. But I will tell you that if I can do this, anybody can do this. And it's friendly, it's mom friendly, it's friendly for people who have jobs that are wanting to transition into something else. It's just a great career. So I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to show you my website. So it's jenoldham.com. If you go to Team Perks and Education under Build a Business, it's a password protected site. You want to type in the password, which is Jen Oldham, JENNOLDHAM. So if you're wanting to start the business, or maybe you're already on your journey and you have someone else that you want to start, this is a really great resource. Click on Start Building under the building blueprint. And you want to make sure you're enrolled. And if you send somebody to the site, make sure they enroll through you and not me, because I really want everyone enrolling, through you. And then help them do an oil sharing party, help them create time to build, and then the launch. This is where the launch trainings are. So if you go to Begin Step 4, I have all of the videos that you will need to launch your business. There's week 1. And I have a training that I've done, and then there's 2 additional videos that you'll watch. The cool thing about this is you can do it at your own pace, and you can do it at whatever time you want. Second week, I have a video, and there are 2 more videos for you to watch. The third week, there's a video, and there's 3 for you to watch. So I have everything here for you so that you can be successful. And it shows you how to just create success in your business, and it's simple. Doesn't mean it's easy. It doesn't mean it's a get rich quick scheme, because it's not, but it's simple and it's doable. And I'm here to tell you that if I can do this, you can totally do this. You guys have seen me running around like crazy as I'm picking up soap off I haven't cleaned the soap up yet, but a baby that had soap all over him. He was starting to get it in his eyes, but I'm still able to do my business, which is awesome, and still be a mom, which is great. So this is a really great resource for you. And I wanted to share it with you so that you can see that you can totally do this. So Amy, are there any other final words that you want to say?
Just one thing. As you start your business, you're going to have down days and you're going to have good days. So they always say that when you're having a down day, reach up. Call your upline. Get a hold of me, get a hold of Jen, get a hold of Julie, or whoever you're under. And if you're having a good day, reach down and find out if there's somebody that needs something, because everyone has them. And there's days that you're going to want to quit. But if you stick with it and you haul your buckets while you're doing your pipeline, it will come. I'm still in the hauling my buckets as I'm building my pipeline. And there are some days that are harder than others, and classes that are harder than others, oil sharings that are harder than others. But it is so worth it, and you can do it.
You can. It's totally doable. So thank you so much for taking time to listen to this. And we are always here as a resource for you. If you need any help, please let us know. You also have a really great team of people to help. I have this cute little baby. I don't know if you can see him, but he's going to say hi. He's the one that you can hear in the background. But you have a great team. Sherilyn heads up the office in Singapore, and she's incredible. And she's very anxious to help Malaysia be a successful country for doTERRA. She's very, very invested in it and wants it to be successful. So anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen to this, and have an excellent day.